Okay, this is it. This is what we're building. Felony. The armour Felony. It's got a lot of potential. It's got a lot of things I can do with it. I just love absolutely everything about this. So there's the car, and lo and behold, there she is. Brand spanking new out the box. I love this. It's got so much on it to go over, to check out, to upgrade, to modify. This is a beautiful looking machine, and this is fresh out the box. Literally a minute ago, straight out the box. Like the fins on the back, nice little design there. This matte black is very nice. Again, I don't know if you can see the detail at the front here. You can see it's not a sticker. It's actually sprayed on between the matte black and the and the shiny black at the front. It's beautiful. So, Project Felony. Okay, let me take this off. Oh, get rid of that for now. So, what we're going to do. So, electric wise, what I've decided through reviews and just listening to other people, and also with a bit of experience as well, I'm going to change this. This is the 150 amp ESC that comes with it, and the most popular upgrade so far that I've seen is not putting a max 5 in, which is 200 amp, because you're not going to get, you can't put that much power down on these things. It's almost wasted, plus it's huge. I'm putting the Spectrum 160 amp in. I believe that's from another armour vehicle. I can't remember what it's called, another armour car. But the 160 amp ESC will give it a considerably more power, but also keep it a lot cooler as well. I think a lot of people have been having problems with it overheating. And the ESC just literally frying, especially when they're doing donuts and things. So we'll be upgrading this ESC. This is already purchased and will be in the next few days after Christmas. So the bigger 160 amp ESC with the built-in cat packs. On this one, the cat packs are attached to the wiring. On the 160 amp one, they're already built in, and also the holes are pre-screwed for the 160 amp ESC, which is considerably bigger than this. The holes are already there, so it's literally screw in and screw out. Motor-wise, so I'm very tempted to put in a TP 4050 competition motor. That might be what I'll be putting in. Get rid of all this. I mean, I see Armour's got on there a nice cooling system on there with the fans and everything else, which I can see working, but I'll try it and see what it is. At the moment, I've got myself the Racing fans, which I swear by. These things, these tornadoes are outstanding. You can feel the air being sucked in through these. I swear by these. I put these on all my cars because they are outstanding and keep your motor cool. And they would literally just screw straight onto these little grooves here. But I'll monitor this and see how this goes. I'm not sure about this yet. I'm not sure. So maybe a TP motor. We've got the 160 amp ESC going in there. I'm running the Spectrum 100C 3S lipos that match up with these, and I'm keeping this this system on here, this IC5 system, because I think it's quite good from what I've seen. Haven't used it myself yet personally, but from what I've seen I like it. So I'm keeping the IC5s on here, and I'm running 100C 11.3 volt 3S lipos either side, so they'll be going in. And then, as you can probably see by the middle here, there's also some holes there. Those 4 holes are for our handbrake, or the 3 holes, sorry, they're for the handbrake to drop in. That handbrake will just drop in, I think it goes that way. I'll have to look at my little manual that I made, but I think it goes that way. I don't think it'll fit in that way. So that's where the handbrake goes. And then after that, I'm just going to tweak around with the carbon, make it look a bit better. I do have the silver DS boot hoons for the rear. The white ones are all round. The silver ones seem to be longer lasting over cooler surfaces. and they're not for high speed, which the gold ones are for. So I've got some silver boots for the rear and silver boots for the front as well, and that should make these tyres last a lot longer, especially here in the UK with drifting around. If you're going for speed runs and in your hot area, hot climate, then the suggestion is you go for gold. But these white ones are just generic ones. So we've got some new wheels and new tyres to be placed on. But at the moment the weather's quite chilly, so I might just stick with these. I don't think I'm going to burn these out because it's quite slippy at the moment and quite wet and damp. But they'll be, the silver hoons will be going on there imminently. Again, the servo at the front. A lot of people are upgrading this servo, but I can't see why, because this is a 15 kilogram servo and it seems to serve its purpose. It does what it says on the tin. So I might not upgrade that servo, if I'm honest with you. So for now, that's it. I'm going to start the project, see how I get on. If you've got any suggestions or ideas, message me. I'll do my best to get back to you. But yeah, give me some guidance of what you want to do with this. I'll happily consider anything you tell me. And if it's workable, then we'll put it on the car and we'll make it do what it's do. I'm not going to build a speed car, because these speed cars that we're all building, in reality, how often are we travelling 100 mile an hour, 120 mile an hour, 140 mile an hour? Not very often. You'll gear it up and you'll do one speed run. You hit 130 and that's it. So I want to have this for a bit of fun. And I know the infraction that I had out the box was one of the most fun cars I think I ever drove, because it was just set up nicely for drifting around and having fun. But I think the more we mess around with the diffs, the gearing, the oils, etc., we cause ourselves more headaches. And I think if we just play with some moderate upgrades, and that will give us a little bit more oomph, a little bit more power, but also keep it cool and be able to use it just for drifting around. Still do 80, 90 mile an hour, but we're not going to be setting this up for stupid speeds like the infraction or like the limitless. Those limitless cars, as great as they are, in reality, how many people who've bought one actually do those speeds? Or have you got a beautiful car just sitting on the shelf gathering dust? I know what I did with mine, and the money I spent on that car and the time I spent on it, I did not want to use it. And you've got to consider braking distance and all that. Do you have the area to use these? The answer is probably no for most of us. If you're lucky enough to have the area to do these and speed runs are your thing, then good luck to you. For me personally, this car is not going to be a speed car. It's just going to be a very powerful, cool drifting car. With speeds capable of around 90 miles an hour. It only claims 80, is it 80, 85 out the box? I'm sure we can get that quite comfortably, 80 miles an hour. Yeah, look, 80 miles an hour out the box. I have no doubt we'll get that. I'll play around a little bit with the front here as well. Change those, put those accessories on it. But yeah, let me know how you think, and we'll crack on.